Hi, it's Julie. This month marks the first year anniversary of uploading onto YouTube, so I thought I would try something new and do a tag. I've never done a tag video before, and this one was interesting to me. So it was started by Sarah of the channel The Retro Antiager, and it is the anti-aging mature community tag. So I'm going to get right to it. There's lots of questions. The first question is, what is your age group? I am in the over 50 age group. I'm 54 years old. And then the second question is, what bothers you most about aging? This one, you know, because there's so many things, your skin starts to change, your energy starts to, you know, lag a little bit, your muscle tone starts to go if you're not really thinking about it and working on it. So there's so many things. I would have to say that it's my balance. I have really lost some of my balance, and I need to work on that more. I need to do some more yoga or something to try to improve that. Okay, the third question is, have you had any procedures done? Yes, I have. Last year I had my neck done. I had gone and had an interview with a surgeon and had been thinking about it for about a year and a half, and well before I even considered doing a YouTube channel. It had nothing to do with social media. It was something that I was concerned about. No one else had ever said anything. I just couldn't stand my profile, and I felt like the sagging skin on my neck really aged me much more than the skin on my face. It didn't quite match. I wasn't used to paying attention to bringing skincare down. I grew up in Southern California, so I was suntanning or trying to suntan all the time. So I did get that done last year, and I am so thankful that I did. It was a hard road. It wasn't an easy procedure, but I feel that my face and neck match now. My neck isn't like a 20-year-old neck. It definitely looks like my age, but I just feel like I am going to age a little bit more gracefully now that it looks similar, my face and my neck. So I had that done, and then I also had, I would consider this a procedure, even though some of you wouldn't because it wasn't plastic surgery. I got those little cherry angiomas all over. They suddenly started multiplying everywhere, especially on my torso, my thighs, my chest. I had some on my face. They were everywhere. I had well over 100 of them. So I went to the dermatologist, and he said he could take care of them easily for about $200. He did as many as I could tolerate, which was the majority of them. And I just felt like I got my skin back. I am so happy I did that. It made a big difference to me to have that done, not to feel like my body was suddenly taken over by these little red dots. And on other people, I probably wouldn't even notice, but for me, I really noticed them. So I had that done. And then I made a video about it too, if you're interested in that. I had that done. And then I get Botox in my 11s. I don't get it anywhere else. I've never had fillers. I do and will continue to, as long as I can afford it, to get the Botox in my 11s. When it's worn off, a lot of times, especially one daughter will say, "Are you sad?" Because I have that worried, serious, sad sort of look between my eyes that is just involuntary. It just is there. So I'm really glad that I get to have that done. So those are all the procedures that I've done. And then let's see, the next question is, if not, would you? I am not planning on having any other plastic surgery done, any other lifts or anything like that. I just kind of want to take good care of my skin and my health, and as far as I know, that's all I would have done. Let's see, what was a pivotal point where you realized you wanted to tackle anti-aging? Pivotal point. I can't think of a particular moment where I looked in the mirror and thought, I look so tired and I'm tired of looking tired, which is what I think a lot of women feel. I think the biggest moment was looking at my neck and thinking, this doesn't seem to fit. And if I can get brave enough, if we can come up with the money, if it works for our family, our budget. And it was a huge decision for me. I was always one of those women who never ever wanted to do anything, and I actually would judge women who did. For some reason, you know, we can feel superior about just about anything. And I don't know why, but we'll get that superior feeling of, well, I would never do that. Or, you know, women who don't wear makeup sometimes get that superior feeling of, well, I don't need to wear makeup. Or women who wear makeup get that feeling of, they don't wear makeup, they don't take care of themselves. A superior feeling about even that. And we women need to stop that. There's nothing, sometimes it just is a fleeting thought or a feeling, a judgment without really wanting to judge. We really need encouragement as women. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, let's see. Do you think it is possible to anti-age? Yes and no. No, we're going to all continue to age daily, even babies. You know, we're all just aging as we go along. But I do think that we can make choices with our diet, with our exercise, with our sleep, with smoking or drinking or anything else like that, where we can actually improve our health. And that's kind of what I look like at anti-aging, and think, well, we can improve our health. And in a very small way, that is anti-aging ourselves. All right, number 7. Of all the lotions and potions out there, which ones do you think are a gimmick? I have to say that I think that tightening and lifting serums and lotions are a gimmick, because it's gravity and it's age and it's the way that the muscle adheres to the skin and to the... We can't really do that with a lotion or a serum. We can't lift and firm. Okay, which ones work? I believe personally that Retin-A, and it's proven that it works, and that vitamin C works, and that SPF works. And I would say those are the biggies that actually work, and moisturizers do moisturize your skin. But as far as anti-aging, I would say it's SPF and Retin-A. Number 9, if you could change just one thing about your aging process, what would it be? I think it would be more mental than anything else. So what I would change is that I would change my mind about aging and be more loving and accepting in general towards myself. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but that is truly what I think. Okay, number 10. What one thing are you most pleased about with your physical appearance at this point in your life? My goodness. I would have to say my eyes. Even though they show signs of aging, I have hooded eyes and they're, you know, little crepey and all that. I think that I am most pleased with my eyes. I've always liked my eye color. It goes gray, green, and can sometimes look a little blue. When I first meet people, they'll say, oh, with your blue eyes, but I don't really have blue eyes. Two of my daughters have blue eyes. I don't, but I like them. They're a little bit unique, so I like that. Okay, do you accept that you're getting older? I do, but it's taken a little while. I've gone through some hoops to get myself to accept that I'm growing older. There are people who do not get the chance to grow older. One of my daughter's friends, Jamie, she got leukemia and she died before ever having gone out on a date. And I think and even though it's a hard process to age, those of you who are younger don't really know quite what that feels like yet, as you shouldn't, you know. It is a hard process. Your body betrays you. You suddenly think, I don't look like myself, or I don't feel like myself. But when I think about my daughter's friend, Jamie. I think, how dare I look in the mirror and grumble about my skin being looser or my hair not being as full or whatever it might be. How dare I be ungrateful that I get to live and enjoy more time with my family and on this beautiful earth. So anyway, okay. Number 12, when all is said and done with, is it about our external or internal? I think everybody would say internal. I've heard different takes on the internal. One person's take was that it's actually our physical health, you know, our internal organs and things like that. And that is absolutely more important than our external appearance. And then the other one person thought it's more of like who we are, how we behave, how we treat other people, that kind of thing. And that also is much more important than our looks. So I would have to say internal. And then the last question is, if you had to choose growing older more rapidly with your physical appearance, but yet having vibrant health, or vice versa, outwardly aging slower, but yet declining health, which would you choose? Well, I think I've answered that. I would absolutely choose the vibrant health. And then I would just stop looking in the mirror as often and go out there and enjoy the world and travel and, you know, be healthy and hike and just enjoy life and not focus so much on putting on makeup or those other kinds of things if it really bothered me. So that's it. Those are my honest answers, and hopefully you got to know me a little bit better. I hope you subscribe before you leave. Thank you for watching if you made it to the end, and I'll see you in my next video.